Hey guys, it's Simabin. So as I promised, I'm gonna show you guys some of the cozier builds that I've been using in Brooke's World. So if you guys want to check out my current household, you can go ahead and do that. But these are the buildings that I have put in my game that I just want to show you guys. So first of all, I've already showed this in game, but this is the apartment that she's currently living in, or my current household is living in, and right now it is situated in the old mill. So if you put it here, you'll have this type of view, very industrial looking, and I love the vibes. So that's where we are at. But this is what the apartment looks like. So I think this is a 5-unit apartment. It's got 2 balconies on each of the floors, which is pretty cool. And this is pretty much what it looks like, the layout of the apartment. So if you like playing in a smaller kind of build where you can see everything pretty much, you don't have to go up and down kind of thing, then this is the perfect layout for your gameplay. This is the apartment that my current household is currently living in, and I have toured that in the video as well, so I'm just not gonna get too much into it. But this is pretty much the whole layout of the apartment build. I didn't really change much in it other than like each unit I've edited to fit whoever's living in it. And at the back here, it's got like a basketball court for the kids to play in. They've got shared spaces, very functional, and I love the way it looks. It's very realistic and it gives me the cozy comfy vibe, so I love that. So I just want to show you guys the world of Evergreen Harbour right now. So the next thing that we're gonna see is the Caboose Apartment right here. So this is actually where Julia Ann, my current household's best friend, lives. So let's go ahead and see what it looks like. This is what the next apartment looks like. It is a 6-unit apartment. It also fits the very industrial look of the place. Used to be a rail track here. This probably used to be where the workers live, but now they have turned it into an apartment. Got some parking space over there, and it does fit the world as well. And I like that it's not really facing the road here, so it looks like you've got a little bit more privacy. And each unit is pretty small. Most of them are 1-bedroom apartments. This is currently where my current household's best friend lives. Not much to it, very simple, and all the units pretty much look the same. So if you want to make your life easy and in terms of like decorating, then this build would be amazing. And I just love the way it kind of incorporates into the world of Evergreen Harbour. We're just gonna keep in this little neighborhood here, Port Promise neighborhood. Next thing we're gonna move on to is the bar. This is not a rental place. I don't know why it's still saying that it is, but it's not. It is a restaurant slash bar, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is what the build looks like. I just renamed it into a Port Sim bar just because of the neighborhood that they are in. And same thing with the other builds. It really does kind of flow with the aesthetic here, and the apartment that we just toured is right there. But this is the bar that people go to, you know, after work, that kind of thing, while the gas station is there, which we'll tour in a bit. But this is what it looks like on the inside. So it is very straightforward. It is a kind of like a karaoke lounge slash bar slash restaurant. I turned it into a restaurant just so people can actually sit and enjoy a meal while doing karaoke. And as you guys can see, a lot of it is very much industrial. You can take your sim here if they want to do like an office party or something like that, or they just want to hang out at night or on the weekends. There's nothing downstairs, but here's the bar area. It's a really beautiful build, and this is what the upstairs look like as well. A lot more seating arrangement here, and at the back there's not much there, but this is the view that they're looking at. They're overlooking the water here, and then the front is more of the railway, I guess. And I don't know, but I just love this. I love this industrial look. I love the grungy look. It makes the game feel realistic. The next build I'm going to show you guys is this gas station and diner right in the middle of Port Promise. This is what the diner gas station looks like. It's absolutely amazing. I love how realistic it looks. If you are running out of gas, you just go here, and I like how it's in this intersection here. So when people are running out of gas, this is where they go, and there's a diner inside as well where people can eat and all of that. And sometimes my sim would come here just to get some chips and all of that, because this is what it actually looks like inside. A little bit of kind of like an convenience store slash restaurant. I did set it up as a restaurant just so they can actually eat, like my sims can actually come and eat some brunch kind of meal. But downstairs is just all washroom, very realistic, very like low-key kind of build, and it is very simple, and I love the way it looks, and it also does blend really well with the surrounding area as well. And I like where it's situated at right now. It's perfect. So we just toured the Port Promise neighborhood. Now we'll move on to where her office area would be, which is the Conifer Station. We'll go to the Canal corner first and tour her office. I'm not gonna go too much into it just because it is in my gameplay. So if you want to see what it looks like, then you can go ahead and check it out over there. But I'll show you guys who it's from. So this build is by What Am I to You. So this is what the build originally looks like. Actually, there's supposed to be a residential lot here that is a debug, but I got rid of that and just kept this just to fit with the surrounding area as well. And I also kept the cafe here. The layout, I didn't really change that much other than what I said I removed. And this room right here, I just found it off of the gallery. I literally just typed in bike, and the first room that pops up, I just plotted in. So this is where they can park their bikes and all of that. And there's a little parking space here that I made as well. I just put this in the corner just so there's a little bit of area that they can move around, and it's very functional. I'll give you a quick peek of what it looks like inside. So this is pretty much how it came. The build came. I put it as a residential rental just so my office mates can kind of just stay here and not go anywhere, and they'll show up when I want them to show up, kind of thing. And then downstairs is just a little cafe that I was talking about, and it's really nice and it fits well because the train station is just right here. So if people want to go to a cafe, get some refreshment before they move on with their day, they can come here. And then the office is just upstairs, which is more of a private kind of dwelling kind of thing. What's really cool about this is that it's right next to a grocery store, and sometimes when I'm playing here, all these stalls are actually open, like what you can see right now, and your sims, like at their lunchtime or whatnot, can just go here, pop in here. You don't even have to hire anyone, they just come in, and then your sims can go and have lunch and grab some lunch here. We'll go to this build next, and I'll show you guys who it's from as well. So as I was saying, this is the grocery store that I'm talking about. It is in this lot right here, just right next to the train station, and let's go check it out. This is what the grocery store looks like on the outside. It looks extremely realistic, and let me show you how much the creator put in work in this thing. Look at this. All these things are placed individually, and I haven't really gotten around to playing with the grocery store, but I feel like you can probably buy each of these produce and all these canned goods and all of that, and same with the fizz juice and all of that. So, and look at this, they even got a counter where you can check out and stuff, and the workers would actually go here and hang out here. It's pretty cool when you get to play with it. And then also here there's like the fish area, meat area, and they've even got a little Pizza Hut area here. So it's pretty cool, and a little bit of vending machines here if you want your Sims to buy some food. And as I was saying earlier, at the back here, if I zoom out, you can actually see the cafe and the office that we just toured. But at the back here, if you guys are playing and then you go in this lot, unfortunately, you do have to hire workers for each of the stall for it to work. But you can just add on money afterwards to your Sims account or something like that, just so it doesn't feel like you're actually spending money. But if you want it to be functional, you're gonna have to do that. But this is what it looks like. It looks really good. I love the way it looks. It's even got like the back corner here where they throw the garbage and stuff, and then the train station is just right here. People exiting can go here and get some goods if they want to. It's right by the highway. You know, it's very realistic. I love where it is, and I just love how it blends in so well with the surrounding area. So it has a little bit more of use of the space, because when I plotted it, there's nothing here, it's just grassland, and I made it kind of blend in more seamlessly with the environment by putting like a tile underneath, and then putting all the stalls here. It's really easy. I didn't even do much. Look at how uncreative this is versus what this actually looks like, you know what I mean? So it's not much of a hard work, but I love this build, and I can't wait to take my Sims grocery shopping in here. Alright, so we'll still keep with the conifer station, and the last building in here is an apartment building called Pugilock Manor. It used to be someone's home that they've probably renovated and made into an apartment, but I'll show you guys what it looks like. So this is what the apartment looks like, the Pugilock Manor. It is just right by the street here, and you know, like kind of like a port, I guess, in here. And it blends. I didn't even know that it was gonna work so well. This build was supposed to be somewhere else, but when I plotted it down here, it fits perfectly. Look at how seamlessly it just looks, you know what I mean? It looks like it belongs here. And this apartment, I didn't really build anything in it. It came as is. It's got this little park right here where kids can play and all of that, and then there's a little park out there to hang out if they want to, so that's pretty cool. Got your shared space area over here, and I love too that like you can, I guess you can't really enter the apartment from here. So this apartment is definitely more on the more expensive units that our girl can't afford right now, at least. But it does look really nice. All the shared spaces and stuff. It's been edited really well. It's built really well, and look at all the units in here. I'm not too sure how many units are in here actually. So there's like this 1-bedroom apartment, another 1-bedroom apartment, which is pretty much identical to each other for the second floor. The third floor, more maybe a couple or family's unit. And then the fourth floor is just one whole big kind of like a penthouse, I guess, unit. So that's pretty cool, and that is what the whole build looks like. Now we have finished the conifer station area. So this is the grocery store, the office slash cafe, and the apartment that we just toured. So this is more of very industrial look. As you guys can see, they all look the same. All the builds, they blend well with whatever the surrounding looks like. And same thing with this, a little bit more modern, updated. And then when you go here in the Grimm's Quarry side of the world, well, things are a little bit more on the upscale side. I would say this apartment I didn't really touch, so we won't even get into it, but let's go and see what the Quarry building looks like now. This is what the apartment looks like. It is a little bit more upscale, expensive, definitely expensive, because look at this, they've got a pool, come on. But this is let me see how many units is in here. I haven't really played with this. You've got like one unit here, one whole unit. It's huge. It's like a family unit here, the penthouse. And then for this one, I think there might be 2 units separated. This is just like a 1-bedroom unit, and then this is more of a 2-bedroom, I guess. And then in here you've got same thing that we just saw, 1 unit here and then another here. And you've got the shared spaces in here. They've also got a gym, washroom where you can use, change area, shared space, just the lobby area where you can even make your coffee and stuff. That's pretty cool. And they've even got a aquarium here and a gaming spot. So it does look like it's gonna be expensive to live in, And then outside here you've got some parking space, and then you can go here and you can lounge in this pool, and they've even got a bar. Alrighty, so we just toured this apartment here, and now we'll go into this little Japanese corner, I would say, quote unquote Japanese corner. This is supposed to be built in Mount Komorebi, but I just plotted here for the purpose of what my Sims likes to do. So let's go check it out. This is what the build looks like. It's absolutely stunning. I wish I could have plotted it in Mount Komorebi, but I kind of want my sim to have like a taste of Mount Komorebi culture. So I plotted it down here. This is a karaoke bar and restaurant, but I've set it up as a restaurant, obviously, because the karaoke you can just use anytime anyways. So this is what the upstairs looks like. This is where the karaoke bar is. I love the lighting as well, and all the furnishing. I love it. And then when we go downstairs, this is pretty much where you can eat your ramen and sushi if you want, and they even cook in front of you. So that's pretty cool. If you want more of a private area, you can also go here. So that's pretty cool. And everything is very Mount Komorebi, and I love that because it fits so well for what I want to do, at least. And then in here, you've got a little like ramen stall as well if you just want to grab a quick meal instead of going into the restaurant itself. And down here, you've got a little bar area if you just want to go to the bar instead of actually... Oh, and it's even got like it's almost like a garage style little bar if you just want to get a quick drink instead of going in here. If you want more of like a serious dine-in experience, then this is where you would go. But if you just want to grab a quick drink, you can also just come here. Alright, last but not the least in Grimm's Quarry is the arcade and bowling arena. It is a bar, so that's our last one. We'll go and check it out. This is what the arcade and bowling arena looks like. It looks like it's been here for quite a while, and I love that it's also built with kind of container aesthetic fitting with the world. And what we just toured earlier is the little Mount Komorebi like corner here, and then now we've got an arcade here, and I love how it looks because it's just surrounded by houses and it looks like it's been here since the 80s. Again, I didn't really change much in it. All I put was these consoles or like gaming rigs here. These I didn't change anything there. It's always been this way. The way it's set up, and the colors are absolutely fitting the vibe. And then I also put a photo booth outside, just so if you're Sims wants to take a picture while they're having fun, then that would be very useful. And then downstairs, actually, let's go upstairs first. Upstairs is just another gaming corner where you have the foosball and some Don't Wake the Llama or something, whatever that game is called, and some gaming tables as well, and a ping pong table here. And I love how simplistic it looks and very functional. I don't like it when it's too cluttered because, first of all, my game lags like crazy, and second of all, like, I just can't do anything if there's too much happening. So I love it. And then now the most exciting part, at least I think, for this build is how this bowling arena looks like. It looks absolutely amazing. Look at this. It's so colorful. It's so 80s. I love. So you've even got like a lounge area over here, washrooms where your Sims can go if they need to pee. And then look at this like bowling arena here. I love it. I love it. I haven't really played in it yet, but I just can see my Sims having fun in this little arcade bowling arena here. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. If you guys liked any of the builds that you saw, just blot it down. Go ahead and do it because you're gonna love it. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. So see you then. Bye.